We tried a thing.
That's fun.
Actually, you look good there.
Oh, there we go. I still look. I need to turn off my screen. Welcome to the Mighty Misfit Menagerie, or
Cast.
that's our name, and we're doing vampire. And we tried to look all red and spoopy, but I ruined it.
We actually good.
We look
The
No, I ruined it by going like, "Oh!" As soon as I saw.
And now for everyone watching at home or on your phone or wherever you're watching, you can see where in the room our command station is. All of us are like,
It's that.
I mean, it's on camera.
I know, which is great when I'm the person controlling it and it's behind me. I think the perfect place to start.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What? It was over there before.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
True. We've revamped the.
I just don't know if that was better or
Yeah.
worse.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, with the Mighty Misfit Menagerie, we're going to be doing 2 hours of Vampire, followed by, I believe, 2 hours of Starfinder, or I might just be back in the chair again. We never know on this channel.
YouTube.
Yes.
But Helena, do you have any notes from last week? Maybe?
I have some. We were all at the casino. Well, maybe not all of us, but most of us were there.
Thanks. Thanks.
And
Invite.
Don't worry about it.
because we just cannot help but to
Invite.
group up.
You got an invite eventually.
After it was like, oh yeah, we should probably invite Michael.
So
Don't worry, I won't be forgetting you again.
I know you won't.
woo woo. Sound like threat.
Yes, I mean, do you not remember last episode?
It was a promise.
Excellent. So Morbin met us there, a few of us there, and was like, hey, there's this shapeshifter that is hunting vampires. Here's like a bunch of pictures of a bunch of different people. And we think she or he goes by Angel. Grace is like, yo, this is fucked up. My Nana just died right before I was turned. I feel like something's similar. And I don't like Stefan. He put a pig in her place.
Yeah. He's an asshole.
She's like, Kelvin then tries to dominate Mike.
Right?
Leads him out of the room, makes him drink from him. It was very taboo. We were all like, what are we seeing right now?
Well, nobody saw it.
We see
Except we
nothing.
didn't see it. I mean, us as people.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I do believe you dominated him to not remember.
Yes, I did. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I said, forget this conversation. Oh my god.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fully mesmerized at the time, so.
Mr. 9 successes. Okay. Calvin then goes and interrupts Grace while she's trying to feed. He's like, you shouldn't be alone. And then Calvin and Warren have a secret talk that I don't even know what happened there. So
Yeah, everyone kind of like vibed and like figured out the Dahlia.
there's
Yeah.
that whole side of there's a little.
I don't think anyone fingered anybody, no.
Are you telling me?
Remember.
They had to close the doors and they weren't even fingering buttholes? I don't.
No, only
That
you
seems wrong.
think that is necessary to have a closed door for.
So we don't need to
don't
close the
think
door
it
next
needs to-
time. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't need a closed door on that. I'm just saying, for people other than myself, maybe they want to
For
close the door.
weak-willed males, they need a closed door. Is that what you're trying to say?
What is she, a crow?
I wasn't making it gendered.
And I fed off the man with grace.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that was nice.
But did not kill him.
I did not.
Wait, did I hear the? I don't know. Might have been a
I
dog.
do smell. Like, is your husband?
I think he's cooking.
Okay, good.
I was like, oh, is the house on fire?
Did we do that?
There's the definite smell of something cooking, and
What exactly is it?
Do we have the same? We're starting with our same.
Yeah, you guys are waking up the next day.
Okay.
Like we haven't
I
really
don't
done
remember
anything.
what I had.
Well, it sucks for you.
You
Shit.
didn't write it down.
Wait, maybe. Hold on. Let me look at my notes.
I have one extra because I fed, but then I'm waking up, so I don't have that extra anymore.
If you don't remember, you can just do a VT roll. It's fine.
Okay. Shit. I don't remember how to do it.
It's your just a D10 plus your feeding ground merit.
I appreciate, sorry, that Dave's listening to the Succession theme and it feels appropriate for Vampire.
Yeah. I just don't get that show.
So you guys are, I believe, you, Cassandra, and Mordecai are all waking up at the casino. Michael, you went home eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Not before you went to cut your tongue out.
It's grown back.
I know. There was a time recently where Michael didn't have a tongue.
And I believe I ducked out as well.
You ducked out and went to. You didn't say where you went, but you did duck out. You didn't stay at the casino for sure.
No, I think I went back to the hospital.
So there we are. Vampire's a weird game, whereas I don't have like a prompt for you guys. You guys just wake up and do whatever. Who would like to start?
Oh gosh.
You went back to the hospital, right?
I did.
Okay.
I, as a player, really want Margarita to describe the scene as Grace wakes up with just destroyed man everywhere.
I
At least
wouldn't
that's how
say
I'm picturing it.
I wouldn't say there's destroyed man everywhere. I would definitely say that the bed is going to need to be replaced due to the blood saturation.
Okay.
But it's pretty much contained to that area. So Grace is probably once the new.
You've obviously never dismembered a man. It gets everywhere.
I'm trying to be a thoughtful guest, not my home.
I also kind of picture that, like, when you built this casino and like the hotel rooms, you built like a subfloor so the blood drains.
Yeah,
So it doesn't actually pool in the carpet, so like the carpet's a little bit easier to clean.
sure.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
And it-
I mean, secretly every room has a drain.
yeah.
Yeah.
The fourth floor has false floors because
Yeah.
it just makes sense. False floors, fourth floor.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Yeah, I
all
love
of the
it.
carpeting is the color that blood dries, so it can't stain.
And yeah, it was all very thoughtful architecture and design. I mean, that's
The renovations
Makes
almost
sense.
put me out, but it was an investment.
it was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. This is why people come to you, especially as the neutral zone. Yeah, so he is, what's his name? Brad? Yeah. His name was
Brandon.
Brad, Bradley,
I don't
It
Benjamin,
really doesn't matter. He's dead.
Bobby.
So
I
Yeah.
think it changed a few times.
So as the well, and we had blackout curtains and all that good jazz, right? So I'm probably laying on Bobby's shoulder, just kind of,
Is
just
the shoulder still attached?
yeah. Oh, everything's still attached. It's just a
Okay.
gaping throat wound.
And you have like an arm just cuddled.
No, I mean his arm is like out there,
Right.
but I'm
it's like a
laying on
boyfriend
his-
pillow.
Yeah.
Of course.
Exactly. Grace is just kind of
This is my
she's by her,
boyfriend.
yeah, just kind of laying there, petting what's left of his neck and chest. Pats him like, and then gets up and
Okay. Let's
Open
make a
the-
humanity roll, my guy.
I want to see the look in your eyes.
no.
As a viewer, I'd like
Okay.
to see.
How do I?
Are
I'm
they
now
just,
looking.
blank and dead, or is there like a
Fire.
certain
Okay.
It's resolve plus composure.
out
All
my eye?
plus composure.
Or actually, no, it's a humanity. It's the same as a humanity roll, so it would be based on.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll look it up. Stupid new,
Like I can never remember.
stupid new rules.
Okay. Well, hold on. Sorry, guys.
Where is humanity?
For everyone playing at home. I mean, I'm a vampire. I'm not supposed to be.
Yeah, but you still have like so you're humanity 7, right? That's where
I
everyone's
believe,
started?
yes.
But I'm a vampire.
Charging your dice.
Thank you.
She goes towards the dark side. It's
Oh,
okay
what
because
about-
like if
You just roll 4 dice.
you just
Okay.
go
And you have a
forward,
touchstone, so you would add an extra dice. So it would be
Okay.
5 dice.
How have we not made the whole like the world is a vampire? Oh my god. Not come up.
What is the opposite of giving somebody inspiration?
Desperation? Or maybe perspiration.
Okay, you're
I got,
Oh,
I
I got that constantly, so we're good there.
Okay.
Now it's blood.
Yeah.
you maintain your level of humanity
Yeah.
despite the depravity of the situation.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I've had
show me the eyes.
they're dead.
Okay.
It's more like
The dead eyes.
it's dead eyes. It's like- And then I just see him on the bed. I patted him on the chest, got out of bed. I'm naked, by the way. Just
Like you do.
yeah. Go to
Smeared with butter clean.
the sporadic. There's a little dribble down the chest. There's maybe some on my hands. Definitely not in my hair because I mean, well, one it's short, but still no. Care is taken.
None in the hair.
None in the hair. And yeah, I'll walk over to the blackout curtains and just open them up.
It is night.
And I'll go to the phone. Oh, is there?
Yeah, Hayden is standing behind you.
Ah! I'll.
No need, ma'am. There's cameras in all the rooms.
I knew he was a
That
sneaky
seems
motherfucker.
like
Mordecai might not know about that, but Hayden is security minded. So,
I don't love that.
well, how do you think Mordecai makes his money?
That's such a break in privacy.
This is a better run casino.
Anyway, sorry. Please proceed.
I am assuming you'll need the room cleaned.
Yes. Apologies for the mess.
Mm.
Feel free to bill me for it.
Of course.
Thank you. And is there a boutique downstairs someplace?
Of course. Would you like me to have something brought up in your size?
That
He
would
kind of like gives you a quick once over.
that would be lovely. Thank you.
What would be a good size? Because I'm
She's probably
You
about
don't
a
need
10,
this
12-ish. Yeah, mid-size.
size 10.
Yes, thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
If you have time later, I would love to discuss last night's activities.
With you.
Of course.
Huh?
Perhaps I'll have to.
We can do it privately, of course. Mordecai doesn't have to know everything that
Canny one, aren't you?
Of course. Don't worry, the feed was strangely lost. Please enjoy the shower while I get your clothes.
Thank you.
Of course. Mordecai,
Yes.
are you awake?
As I get up and leave my window where I just looked over the city and enjoyed the lights. Yes, Hayden?
There's nothing on your agenda for the day. You do still have Miss Cassandra and Miss Grace staying at the hotel, so you might want to make a show of entertaining them this morning.
We can do that. What would be a good way to start the day entertaining?
Well, with one of your guests, I'm assuming a pogo stick ride would be her favorite thing. And the other one, I can't tell. She ripped a man asunder the night previous.
I'm proud of her.
House, of course, sir.
She's the newest of the inductees.
Mm-hmm.
Really just that's a quick jump.
Unfortunately, the footage was damaged, so I don't have anything to blackmail her with, but it was gruesome.
When do you find time to sleep?
What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. Yeah. Send to them for breakfast in dining hall B.
Actual breakfast, sir, or should I prepare breakfast?
Our breakfast.
Red.
Red fist.
Very well, sir. Cassandra,
Okay, so it's like just become night, and the woman that I fed from last night at the table, she was like put into care somewhere here. So could I have had her brought to my room at some point? Or
It would cause. I mean, she was already in dire straits before.
Okay, so I want to go visit her. So I guess you don't have to wake me up unless you want to do a scene, but that's what I would be starting with.
Okay.
Sleep knocking.
So she's like hooked up to an IV. We'll just say that knock was you knocking, and then like one of the physicians is overseeing.
So it's like a full-on like little hospital.
It's like an IV clinic. You know what I mean? Like it's like a boutique thing, and she was brought in as a spa guest, so she's getting a spa day,
Okay.
which involves IV treatment and iron cookies.
Do we have like a private room? Is it like a private? Okay. So the physician's letting me in. Thank you.
Of course. Are you friends with the woman? She
I don't
seems
know.
very confused as to how she got here. Now that it's someone of her level of drunkenness when she came in last night, but
Well, I was going to talk to her a little bit about that. I
I'll
feel
give you the room.
kinship with her.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, were you
Too
not?
bad. No.
And the nurse leaves the room.
Okay. Is she awake?
She's groggy.
I sit next to her and I hold her hand.
Cool.
How are you doing, my darling? I brought her a gift. It is
So does this woman know you, or
no, I would say we met like the other yesterday or whatever.
Where
or
am
whenever
I?
I picked her up. You're at the casino.
did I black out last night?
I don't know what happened, darling.
Where's Tyler?
I don't know where Tyler is.
We went to that apartment.
Shh, it's okay. You need to rest now.
Okay.
Here's to your gift.
Well,
I don't know what it is. It's something diamond encrusted.
I don't understand.
It's a tennis bracelet.
There's a lot of things about life I don't understand either.
Did you bite me in the cooch last night?
Darling,
No,
are you flirting with me?
I'm very concerned.
Okay, well, I would love to take you out on a date tonight. I think you're going to be feeling a lot better if you rest.
I want to know where my boyfriend is.
He was your boyfriend? How long were you guys together? Were you monogamous?
Oh, no, but I mean, we've been together since middle school.
Do I know where the boyfriend is?
No, he should be in this room.
But he's not?
No.
Okay.
Tyler.
Huh?
Did I eat Tyler? I did
No,
eat Tyler.
You ate Brad.
I Brad.
And Brad was spiking drinks.
That's right. That's right. That's why I ate Brad.
Okay, so he was your boyfriend. How long were you?
Since middle school?
Since middle school, darling. I think it's time to let that go.
Just the love of my life.
Explore the love of your life. How do you know? You've barely begun to live your life.
Aren't I older than you?
How old is she?
She's like 26, 27.
Why would she think she's older than me?
Because you're a vampire who looks like in your early 20s.
Oh, okay. I'm an old soul.
Okay.
You know.
I can't accept this. It's too expensive.
Okay. Well, can I take you out later if you're feeling
I
better?
don't know if that would be a good idea. I just want to go home.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very sure.
I bite her and kill her.
You what?
Okay, but I don't do it violently. It's like a more like, okay, and I start to hug her.
Do you have dominate?
I don't know.
The discipline dominate? Like, do you have a way of mesmerizing her?
Oh, that would be nice. I was kind of wondering if there's something I could do to get her to be more compliant.
You have to
Jesus.
pay for it.
All right, let's see. So I've got feeding ground. I've got
No, under your disciplines where your like majesty and stuff is.
Majesty 2. I mean, I don't think I have Dominate.
All right, so she is in a heightened state right now, so I don't think you'll be able to. You can like grab her.
Isn't she weak from all this blood loss?
Well, no, because you didn't drink very much from her last night.
Okay.
It was just enough to be cheeky.
So you can still.
She's gonna fight me off.
Yeah, well, you can still violently feed. That's fine. She's like, you would just make a strength plus athletic.
I'm not. I guess I'm just trying to say, like, I would start to do it. If she starts to struggle, then I will use more force. But I didn't want to like lunge at her. Like I'm more like I was hugging
Well,
her.
like
and...
you can hug her and then grapple her. You know what I mean? Like that's still.
Okay,
With
I'll do that.
So make a strength plus athletics roll.
Do. Strength plus effort.
Wow. This bitch wants to live.
That's nice. 2.
You got 4.
She bites you off.
He fights you off and like runs towards the door and is like,
I go stand behind her and try to press her body into the door.
okay, so you're still trying to grapple her to get your teeth in.
Yeah.
All right, so another strength plus athletics roll. She is going to take a swing at you first.
Defense.
What is your defense?
5.
Okay, your chance roll. She gets one in, so she clocks you for 1 bashing damage, which is nothing to you. Go ahead and roll. Okay. That time you definitely get her. She only got 1 success, so she's pressed up against. You get into her neck. You have 4 successes, so it means you get 4 vitae out of her in that initial attack. We said that she was 2 down last night, so that puts her at 6. Yeah, I mean, would you like to keep? I mean, she is dying.
Yeah, I would just like to leave her in a state where she is dead. I would like to kill her.
So you can just snap her neck if you would like.
Sure. Then I'll put her back into the bed.
Okay. I'll need 5 a humanity roll for killing this woman, unless you would like to take a bane.
Let me see. What was the... I am humanity, so that's...
So you'd roll 5 dice.
Well, it says 7 on my thing.
Well, yeah. So at humanity 7, you roll 4 dice plus 1 from your threshold.
Okay, so 5 dice.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Okay, so you succeed. Would you like to take a bane so that killing is no longer a problem for you?
What are the negative effects of having a bane?
So a bane is it can, you get to choose what it is. It can be like not entering a room when invited. It could be an allergy to an otherwise harmless substance. Like, but basically that means that for killing a human, you never have to roll humanity again.
Let's say not yet,
Okay.
but probably in the future.
And you can only take 3 of those. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on for now.
All right. So now that we've 2 murders in,
So I talked to her corpse a little bit, and I closed her little eyes, and then I'll leave.
yeah. Mordecai, you get a call from Vince.
Vince, it's awfully early in the night for you to be.
Yeah, one of your guests in the spa just killed a woman and snapped her neck and put her back into bed. So that's why I'm calling, boss.
Oh, Jesus.
What a narc.
Truly spoken like Cassandra.
Any witnesses?
No. I mean, it's camera footage, but I can take care of camera footage.
Well,
Not to mention, Hayden said that the other one killed some guy last night. The rapey guy. Not that I mind, but still.
yeah, no, that one was more or less to be expected. And then I'm just gonna go ask Cassandra what she was thinking. I don't see what the play was there, unless she was just playing with her food. In which case, God, it's a little early in the evening for that, don't you think?
Yes, boss. I think that very much.
I'm calling you.
That's why I'm calling you about it.
Thank you. I appreciate the heads up. And yeah, you know the body routine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I just have a question when you guys are done.
Go ahead.
Could I have looked too for the Tyler guy in this little hospital? I just wanted to wonder if he was even there.
I mean, you could try and find him. You were covered in blood currently.
Oh my god! I did it carefully.
You pushed her up against a wall and violently fed from her. No.
Guess I gotta go change. All right.
There is
I'm
boutique
sorry.
here. There's a boutique
Oh, I have more
specifically
clothes.
for this reason.
You guys both end up in the dressing room covered in blood. It's like, hello.
As the power wash starts.
No.
Watch out for the disinfectant.
So let's take a break from the casino, the murder hotel, real quick. And Michael or Kelvin, do either of you have anything you wanted to say?
But we're vampires. Come on.
I'll wake up and go see Victus.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Victor.
Actually, before you get to me, go to him because I gotta figure out what I did. I need to do something about it.
So Kelvin wakes up in his normal little study underneath the hospital, stretches in his flannel pajamas that he changed back into after getting home from the casino, and then begins to
purring on your chest.
Milo. Gently sets Milo down, feeds him. Going over to my desk, will unlock and open the bottom drawer with the file folder that Morbid left us with all of the photos of Angel, and kind of spread them across my desk.
Okay.
I'm going to, with that, go over to cold storage, pop a bag, and start my morning ritual of sipping through my 4 bags.
Do you at least have a crazy straw?
It's like a boba crazy straw. Such a thick liquid. Like,
It lights up.
I will.
Imagining like little glasses with the blood going through and then into your mouth. Like a hat of some kind.
It's
you
all the way
put on
around.
and
It's
then blood
blood
bags
back on
on.
either
Yeah. The beer helmet.
So I will text Catherine once I'm up and like starting to look through the photos to ask her to come to my office if she's available.
Okay.
And after I've done that, I am going to check the message boards. One of the things that I took and am working with is cacophony savvy.
Okay.
So I want to basically see if there's anything that I'm noticing on the general like posting sites and like Facebook Marketplace ads and things that might have little hints to see if there's any reference to like a serial killer that might involve the community, basically. Like if there's any
nothing has come through in the cacophony yet.
Okay.
You see, there's a roll you can make.
I just had it open and I switched to read another thing, so I can probably go back to it. It is honestly magical to be able to search your books.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There is not a rule. So I have the 2-dot version. So the first dot is getting up. Your character can read the signs when she sees them with an intelligence. Intelligence plus streetwise roll. She can identify further details, including messages, clan, covenant, favored, herd, and city of origin by taking a -1 die. And then for the backpacker, your character is privy to all personal ads, magazine codes, tracks, and tagging locations to find the latest kindred news. Anytime a new kindred comes to town, your character knows.
Okay, so in this instance, go ahead and make me an intelligence. We'll say computers roll because you're using computers as opposed to reading the streets.
Okay. Shit. I'm going to use a willpower.
Okay. You have those.
Okay, so that brings 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you get 3 from the willpower, -3 from that, so nothing. I need to go out onto the streets, goddammit! Or more so, I just need to have Nathan do it for me. 3 successes.
Okay. Most of the news is about Grace because she's the newest vampire to town.
Okay.
There was news of there has been news of deaths, but non-vampire deaths. So there's like some chatter of maybe a human is killing people, and vampires don't really like serial killers because they make everybody start asking questions about dead bodies.
Based on what I'm seeing, have any of them gone through our morgue?
Your morgue, no.
Okay. So I'm gonna just like make a note of that, and basically like give Nathan a little like list saying, here's all of the signs that I want you to look for, and notify me if any body that matches these comes through.
Sir.
And but is he in? He's
Oh, and
Yeah.
whatever. We send
That
out
works
your
for me.
spines, of course, sir.
either or. And from there, then I will. I think I'm probably on my second bag by now. I gotta spend like an hour or two to do that. I'm going to use obfuscate, face in the crowd, and go up to the hospital.
Okay.
I'm going to take a walk into the coma ward, which is generally very quiet this time of evening, and feeling a little bit frustrated with how long the bags are taking to feed and feeling like I need to not be here anymore. I am going to go down to the end of the hall where things are quiet enough after I have dominated the charge nurse and said, solitaire will be incredibly interesting for the next half hour. I don't know if anything can take your mind off of that. And I'll feed on one of the people at the end without killing, just taking
Okay.
a vitae. With the vitae down, has Catherine responded at all?
Are you ready?
I have a question for you. It's in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I switched to the book.
You're fine.
No.
And I will, if she hasn't responded, I'll shoot Michael a text and say basically just location question mark.
ASL.
I ignore the text.
And I've been awake for a couple hours, so it's probably down the line for you if you have stuff you want to do before that comes in.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. I wake up. Get ready.
Is Perfect Day playing? Are you Al Woods and Legally Blonde?
No. And then I'm gonna, get dressed, go see Victus. Today I am just black jeans, t-shirt, nothing.
Michael.
Sir?
What information do you have to me? Did you find Grace's home of origin?
She's was from here and then moved somewhere else and then came back.
Mm-hmm. So does she have family members?
She does, but the one that was here that was identifiable was killed before she was turned.
By who?
Don't know.
All right. How is her relation with her brothers?
I don't know about
Bishop.
Bishop. Bishop, no clue. Stefan seems strained but polite.
One more question for you. What do you believe she is capable of? How many of Dahlia's powers did she inherit?
I've not seen her use any powers at all.
You've given me 3 incomplete answers, so I will take them from your flesh. Prepare yourself.
Okay.
We're not going to go into it, but he basically takes 3 vitae from you.
Okay.
Because he must feed from vampires. So through ritualistic torture and bloodletting, he takes 3 vitae from you. and then has you thrown out of the house until you can bring satisfactory answers to them.
Fantastic.
And at that point, you get a text message. Location? Question mark.
I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm going to
Is it hard to ignore it?
no, because you don't actually have any sway over me,
Yeah, you have a blip on one.
right? But like that's like contested rolls, right? Like if I roll for
Contested
something,
roles, but you also have a crush
yeah,
on Calvin.
yeah.
So I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's more what he meant. It's like,
Like, I'm sure that you're successful, but is there a moment of guilt?
Moment of hesitation.
There we go.
But then I'm like, no, I gotta cover my ass first. I'm gonna go to Rat Sacks. So we said he has a warehouse or something, right? I think.
that's going to take some time. So let's shoot back to the casino because I believe you wanted to talk to Cassandra.
Yes, I did want to find Cassandra.
So as you're getting into your new clothes that were delivered,
Okay, let's say leather pants and a bandeau top
go to Banjo
in
Town.
hot
It's like
pink.
Okay.
So it's like a tube top?
but like short,
Yeah,
like
but
smaller.
small, just on the boobies.
That's enough.
I
Barefoot still. You just knock.
Mhm.
So I go to look in the keyhole.
you see me standing out there in my suit.
Hmm.
This one's a baby blue pastel suit.
Oh, okay. Hat? Any headwear?
Nope.
No headwear. Okay. Okay, open the door. Hello.
Good morning, Cassandra.
This is a great look for you.
Thank you. And that is a great look for you too.
Thanks. I'm gonna run out soon.
Listen. I got a call from my head of security earlier. Was there an incident in the recovery wing?
I wave you in as I like run over to offer you a drink or something.
I go in and close the door.
You know, it always surprises me that you guys have cameras everywhere. I don't know why. He catches me all the time.
It's security for
I know, but
everybody.
it's like, don't I deserve a little privacy? A girl's got to have her secrets.
Understandable.
I suppose in the hospital wing, I understand. But in our rooms too, seems a bit weird.
How would you?
You're not selling the footage somewhere, are you?
I'd just like to take a step back. How would you know that there's cameras in the rooms?
Oh, true.
I feel like you just said, you didn't just say?
I asked if there was an incident in the infirmary.
Okay, and do we think that I have been like here before, that I would probably know
But
there
you
would
would
be
never reveal
cameras?
that there's cameras in the rooms.
Okay, so this is a secret. Shit, I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's see. I wave you in. I offer you a drink. You said, what did you say then?
I asked if there was an incident in the recovery wing, and then that's when you invited me in.
The recovery wing, like where they take people who need IV treatment?
The dehydrated, the hungover. Yeah.
Oh yes, that's probably where Erin went last night. How is she doing?
Not so good.
What happened?
Cassandra.
So sorry. What?
So certain measures are in place to keep neutral ground safe for all parties. And I want you to know, first off, killing is not off the table here. We just need to know about it and have it be in a more secure area.
Well, yeah, I have to say my emotions did overcome me a little bit. She just rejected me.
How dare she?
I lost all sense of right and wrong, and I'm sorry about that. I hate to sell your hotel with these things.
It's okay. I just had to come by and ask. It was a moment of weakness, it sounds like.
Yes, she hurt my feelings.
Okay.
I bet nobody rejects you.
You flatter me too much, you know that?
I try.
Well,
So is there anything I can do to help clean up what I did?
no.
I didn't want to help.
I at least appreciate the offer.
Yes, of
It helps.
course. It was begrudgingly given.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in, make sure you were okay and everything else was okay. You know.
Yes, that sounds good. Now, can we talk about our next event together?
I have time on the schedule today, yeah.
Excellent. I was going to run out for a bit, but just let me know when you're available.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You've got my number.
We're cool, right?
We've exchanged numbers.
I think so.
Okay.
Of course, I know everyone's number.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it.
Okay, I give you a long hug.
You get a text on your phone. The police are here.
On my phone? I call Vince. Is it from Vince, I assume?
Yeah.
Vince, why are the police here?
Apparently Grace's house burned down last night. So they're here to tell her about that.
Is the room presentable?
No, not the room. Her house.
I know. Is her room presentable?
No.
I will go get her. And then where do I have Grace's number?
I mean, she's right next door to Cassandra. You're standing outside her door.
Oh, that's right.
One step to the left.
And then I took to the right. I'll go get her. Spin around 180.
Come in.
Just cracking the door, poking my head in. Grace, it's Mordecai.
Oh, yes.
May I?
Of course.
Then I go in. What do I see at this point?
Will I've got clothing yet?
You clothes if you wish to be.
Okay. So then probably I'm feeling like she's got a long black wrap dress on, but probably no shoes yet. So also barefoot. Aren't you barefoot?
Quentin Tarantino's dream.
Mm-hmm.
All these barefoot women.
Grace.
Yes.
I've just
Sorry
been
for the mess,
informed-
by the way. I'm just I don't know what got over me. It felt like
It's okay.
been a tense few days.
I understand. Vince, my head of security, just told me that the police are here looking for you.
Oh.
There's nothing related to the grounds or any of our happenings.
Okay.
I'll go talk to them, and I'm going to basically check you out of the room. Okay,
Great.
but
Did
you
they-
were here last night. That is A-okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they give you an idea of what's going on?
We just became acquaintances, friends, whatever you want to say, but it's not my place to tell you. I just got a very quick excerpt from
Okay.
Vince. Well, I'm head
I'm-
downstairs.
I'm sorry if I somehow brought trouble to
No,
your establishment.
again, it's nothing with the grounds. You're safe.
Okay.
And then as you're walking out, I'm going to call.
I will
get
look
my
around
cleaners.
for whatever shoes I had from the night before, which I think are boots. Put them on with the wrap dress and head down to wherever I'm directed.
Vince takes you to like a conference room,
Okay.
and police officer is there, detective. And,
Can I help you?
Rojas, correct?
Yes.
We just regret to inform you that it seems your place of residence was the victim of arson last night.
What?
Yes, there's nothing left, ma'am.
What?
And I'll sit down.
I just have some questions, Ms.
they-
Rojas, because it seems like in LA you had some known associates that were a bit of a problem.
Um,
Do you think that could be related?
I was hoping that they wouldn't follow me here.
It also seems in the last year that your grandmother was brutally murdered, so you're having a pretty bad year.
Detective who? Who are you?
Martina, are you there?
No, but I just want to know who you are.
Detective Martinez.
Martinez.
She's played by Michelle Rodriguez.
I was played by Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm. It's yes, it's been a rather difficult year. There's nothing left? Please tell me it didn't spread to the neighboring homes.
There was some damage, but it's nothing you have to worry about. Can you tell us your whereabouts last night, Miss Rojas?
I stayed here. I was with friends.
Do you often stay at 5-star resort and casinos? No provocation?
You've never needed a staycation before?
No, but Stefan was particularly interested, so he wanted me to ask.
My demeanor changes. So, Stefan is looking into my
He would just like to
home.
make sure that you haven't brought any trouble to the city that would be a concern to his concerns.
Feel free to check with the staff. I was here all evening. I don't know what happened to my home.
Don't worry, Miss Rojas. A very, very benevolent benefactor has paid for you to have a car follow you for the evening to make sure you're okay.
Thank you.
Of course. And then she stands up and walks out.
Okay.
Jake, that would all be on camera with sound, so in case you need any of that.
Neutral grounds. Spying on you.
Anybody else?
Mm.
You can take 3 take from feeding on the coma patient.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to kill them.
You know, they're already hooked up to fluids, so you can be a little bit more sparing with them.
So on my way out, I will just give my usual exit to the charge nurse, asking her, "You are fantastic at solitaire. It seems like you spent a lot of time on that."
Yeah, it feels like what I do most evenings.
Oh well, there's no need. You can just enjoy your shift. And I'll exit on that line.
She immediately opens up Minesweeper.
Has Catherine responded at all?
Remind me what Catherine was.
I just texted her to ask her if she was available to be with me.
Yeah. Yes.
So I will go back to my office and
Yeah.
okay, so this kind of gesturing to all of the pictures on my desk
Mhm.
is one person of interest.
Is that possible?
That's the question. But with your social acumen and access to sensitive information, I thought that perhaps if I give you everything I have, there might be crumbs.
I could try, Gelvin, but this is a big ask.
I know. And I'm not expecting complete success. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But
And we're sure this isn't something Nathan can spend the next 8 hours doing?
this is from Morbid. You are always my favorite, and I will.
Am I allowed to contact Barry?
Yes. Just don't let him know that it's for Morbid. But
Anything else tonight, sir?
I think that's all for me. If you wouldn't mind just I will give her a description of what Morbid told us, kind of about ways the bodies have been showing up. It sounded like it was various ways. It's hard to pinpoint. But...
So you can't bring up Morbid.
Oh, okay. So when I give her it, I will just say, it is of utmost importance to the order of things and to my continued work within the order of things.
Of course.
That's all I have. If you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, there is something I wouldn't mind.
And he's kind of
As a
changing, putting on
favor.
more professional clothing. I had just walked into the room wearing flannel pajamas with a doctor's coat, and then took that off and hung it up.
There's a new anesthesiologist. We went to dinner and he let slip "I love you" at the end of the night, and I don't want work to be awkward. So if he could,
Not have.
Yeah.
How far do you want him to not have?
he's only been here a week.
Oh, you just want him to not be here anymore.
I'd still like to sleep with him.
I can see what's available at Northwest.
No, I want him to stay here. I just don't want him to remember that we ever talked.
Fair. Okay, yeah, no,
I just don't want it to be
no, no. I understand. Sorry, when I thought you meant violence at first, and I was a little concerned.
No.
That is 100%.
I would never ask that. I know how you feel about violence.
I appreciate it. Too kind of you, and our friend in the Como ward agrees, I think. I will. I was going to say Kelvin perhaps sets up some sort of like fund, but I don't think he does. I think this just happens. So no, I will. When is he on shift next?
I believe he starts at 10 tonight. Pulling the graveyard.
Okay, and you'll be home by that point. I will. If I can't take care of it tonight, I'll let you know. But I will do my best to do so.
If he texts me,
Fair.
of
But just know it's not tonight. It'll be tomorrow.
course.
Catherine, you really don't. You don't have to. Call. It's
easier
Okay.
to maintain that level of relationship when we're speaking business.
I'll reach out and take her hand and squeeze it. Understood. Have a good night, I suppose. What was his name? Or did he say just a new anesthesiologist?
We'll just assume she gives the information.
Yeah.
To you.
Okay. And what time is it for me right now?
8, 9.
Okay.
You said it was a couple hours after you got up that you texted him, then you went to the coma ward, so maybe 11, 12.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna find the new doctor then, and Michael has not responded.
Nope.
So I'm going to text back and just say, I apologize. Perhaps that was a little bit forward. Do you have any time this evening? Question mark. And I'm gonna go ahead and go through the hospital system, or I'm sure she told me where he works, so I'll go to his floor to meet him.
We'll just say you give him the whammy, and then we don't have to roleplay it unless you want to.
I basically am just going to walk in, shake his hand, and say, last night you had a lovely evening at home.
I did.
Yes. And it's really a shame you haven't met anybody in the hospital yet. You should get out more.
I should.
You should.
Yeah. There's an ER doctor that I like.
Emotionally unavailable.
Oh.
Physically fantastic.
I mean, we
choice,
could
though.
probably still bone.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than my bottle of Jergens that I hung out with last night.
And that's where I'll see you. I'll shake his hand and just walk out. And I face in the crowd of the whole thing because I think I still have it up from before.
Who you got next?
I don't know. It's up to you guys. Who wants to go next?
Oh yeah, there's
Would
so
it
many.
be a rat sex right now?
Yeah.
Right.
He has his big magnifying rig
That's
on,
okay.
and he's just painting Phil Dunphy's face.
That's looking real good, man.
Hey, Michael, is this a sex call or a business call?
Business call.
Okay.
that okay?
Yeah, I just got to put on pants. Hang on. Putting on his skinny jeans.
While he's in that, what do you think of that chair?
And it was good. It was good. It was
Yeah.
the right texture.
Yeah.
I like the textile.
Yeah.
It's way more than I need. But,
Yeah, but I mean, I figured why not?
well, these modern shows, they have such unique stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like the old days where everything was black and white. You could basically just get the texture right.
Right.
That's all that mattered.
Right.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Anything new?
I don't know what's going on with you. My hamster got put in a pot.
There was an ice bucket in the room. Maybe that was.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I lost contact.
Yeah. I mean, no.
Nothing weird happened.
I mean, we can't talk about morbid.
No.
I don't remember that. No, we just hung out at the casino, you know? Yeah. Any chance you might be able to spare someone to like follow Grace around a little bit?
I mean, probably.
My life will literally depend on the rest of y'all.
If she stays to places with like sewers and gutters and stuff, then yeah, I could definitely keep somebody out of it. If she goes to a classy place, I'm gonna be out of my
Well,
depth.
yeah.
Why don't you just call her?
I have her number.
I mean, you're a great fuck. Just, you know, like, just take her out on the town.
I don't have her number.
What do you mean you don't have a number? You just get like an airdrop from Ratsack.
How does everyone have her number but me?
Well, to be fair, I got mine from a particular mouthy mustelid, so.
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to like, this is like really big. Like I really need to get this stuff. And so I'm like not trying to be pushy on her because I don't want it to be like, you know, I think everyone's kind of out to like figure.
But I'm just saying, you're a great catch. Just like, you know, just, she's got to see that, you know?
I don't, okay. I don't really go for that angle, but all right.
Why not? You're an attractive guy. You don't got any rats crawling around under your skin or anything.
It's true.
That's why she didn't like me.
Yeah, I mean,
Because otherwise, who wouldn't love this charming face? I mean, being a Nosferatu is a curse, but I mean, like, it's not that bad. You just
Yeah.
feel something wriggling next to you. Is it his penis? Is it a rat? Who knows?
maybe it's both. You never know.
Yeah. Wait, my penis isn't a rat.
No, but I mean, just there's some other wriggling stuff, right?
Well, no, I tried. I mean, not all the time.
No,
Hey, is it really noticeable?
no,
Oh, okay.
no. I mean, it's never stopped me, right?
Not so far.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Always Sunny in Philadelphia next, but it's not really a living room. It's more like a bar that they hang out in. Do you think that would be like too far off for the collection?
No, I think that's a great way to branch out because that opens so.
Oh,
many
you're
other
right. I
doors.
shouldn't branch out. I shouldn't.
No, I think
Stick
you
to the
should.
living room. No. That's stupid. I don't even know what I was thinking. My fans would be devastated.
Well, why don't you ask your fans and see what they would think about us doing
Okay,
that?
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll send out a blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks, man.
Of course.
Looks great as always. So
I mean, I am the best.
you are. Yeah. I will give him a side hug and then leave.
All right. Kisses. Love you.
You too, man. And then as I'm walking out, I will check my phone again. And I will just say sure. When and why.
I send you the address for this house and say, when are you available?
Whatever.
How about 30?
Okay. I will drive directly there,
Oh my.
and then I will like go up the neighborhood.
Okay.
I also I will go ahead and head that direction as well from the hospital.
You'll probably get there before Michael then, because you're coming from farther away.
So going inside, all of the lights in the house are turned on. You can kind of see through the shades. All of the curtains have been drawn back so that the light can exude out onto the street. And there is jazz playing inside, some soft light,
Love the jazz.
mood music. I think at like 5:10.
I've got the time.
We haven't heard from Cassandra or Mordecai in a bit. Are you guys doing anything interesting?
So after talking to Mordecai, it would probably be like some housekeeping things, like visit Damon and finish any other jobs that maybe I'm in the middle of, or do anything with jobs. Talk to vendors, plan parties, stuff like that.
So you're just working?
I'm fully invested in the happenings that are going on right now.
So you're also working?
I will, once I've left the conference room or wherever I met Detective, and I would have clocked her name tape. So committing that name, face, person.
Detective
memory.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez. I think it was Martinez. Is it Rodriguez? I need
Martinez.
Portrayed by Michelle Rodriguez, America's sweetheart.
Thank you.
Michelle
Thank you.
Rodriguez, or it's Michelle Martinez now.
Martinez Rodriguez.
Yeah, it's one of those double names. Yeah.
Concepcion. Okay. So from that, I'm leaving the conference room. Probably head back up to the room, or no. Flagged it. How far? Where's Hayden? Probably with Mordecai.
I mean, Hayden's.
Yeah.
Between Hayden and Vince, one of them is watching. It,
Okay.
Probably.
I will go to whoever's watching me and ask them. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you just gotta like wave your hand, and one of them kind of like comes out of a service corridor, because that's what I'm saying. They're on camera watching.
Oh, okay. I'll visibly look lost. Be like,
Do you need help with row house?
yes, thank you. Who is it?
It's just one of the employees.
Okay. I'm just wondering if my belongings have been removed from my room and where I can pick those up. 403?
Oh, fourth floor is a specialty floor for VIPs. If you checked out of the room with Mordecai, checked you out of the room, it will be taken care of.
Thank you.
Anything that was left in the room will be delivered to your home address.
Oh. Thank you. Do they have a radio or anything on?
You can ask them.
No, I'm just asking, like, visually. Do
Like they have like a headset.
Okay. Can you just let Mordecai know I'd like to chat with him just very briefly if he has a moment?
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Yes.
And I'll head back into the conference room where I was.
What's your last name, Mordecai?
Man.
He legally changed it to me.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Your guest, Miss Rojas, would like to see you in conference room B.
Thank you.
I kind of wish you changed his last name to Mayhem, because that would mean your daughter was Maddie Mayhem.
Yay.
He doesn't have daughters, I think.
Oh.
I have daughters or an ex-wife in this one. I head to the conference room
Okay.
and I give a little as I open the door.
Thank you. Sorry for pulling you away from what I know must be a lot of, and I know I left a mess.
That's okay. False floors do the trick.
That's clever. Your staff person, I'm sorry, I didn't catch their name, but they mentioned that I asked about my belongings, if they might have been taken out of my room, and they said that they'd be delivered to my house. I just learned that my house was burned down over day.
Your belongings weren't sent out.
Okay.
The police were oddly informative to my head of security. I hope you understand now that's why it wasn't my place to tell you that.
I see. Yeah.
And I apologize for finding out before you did.
No, it makes perfect sense. I just wanted to make sure that I could just grab my bag.
Yeah.
You know, whatever else I might have left in there, that it wasn't just going to be, you know, I didn't think it would, but I just wanted like a central place of work. Where can I get my stuff?
Front desk on the way out.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry.
I don't even know how to broach asking this, but if you need, there is a room on the 4th floor that you can use. There's no kinder way for me to say that or anything, so I'm sorry I was so blunt with that, but I don't.
I wouldn't put you out on that. I mean, that's money that you could be making. And I mean, if I did, you know, I'd absolutely pay for it and more. But
we can settle whenever anyone's ready to settle. I'm not worried about it. I'm offering, but it would be unwise of me as a friend. Dahlia might dislike an extended stay.
no, I get that.
So, it's an option. I will tell you it's probably not the wisest, but it's not my decision to make.
I appreciate you offering me a place to land.
Mhm.
Thank you. I think I've brought enough chaos to your home. But I will graciously decline the very well-meant offer, and it won't be forgotten.
Don't worry. Sometimes that's just Thursday for us.
There's only one Thursday in a week, right?
I mean, sometimes you get back-to-back Wednesdays.
Wednesdays could be good.
It's always entertaining. As a matter of fact, it sounds like someone has been overserved at 8:30 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Not my
Okay.
place to judge. Jesus.
Well, there's all kinds, right?
Yeah. Stay in touch. Let me know.
Thank you.
And I'll turn around and make my leave.
Okay. And then I'll go and grab my stuff from here.
A few moments after Mordecai leaves, you're collecting yourself when the door at the other end of the conference room opens and Hayden places your belongings on the conference table. Didn't want to have any impropriety at the front desk.
Impropriety.
I didn't want you to be embarrassed.
Why ever would I embarrass myself, Hayden?
People know if your belongings from the 4th floor are brought to the front desk that the staff knows what the 4th floor is for. It's for people who can't control or aren't quite what they seem. Are you ready to have that private chat?
Maybe later.
Of course.
Right now, I need to find out what the fuck happened to my home.
To your home.
I'm gonna grab my bags and leave.
So Michael showing up at Calvin's house.
Park out front and walk up and knock.
I scoop up Milo so that he doesn't run outside and open the door and let you in. Hey, welcome. Please have a seat. Do you want? I have.
Meow.
I'll set him back down. I'll go back to the fridge and bring back a couple of blood bags. If you would like, I know I'm not sure cold feeding is everybody's style, but hospitality. There. Why did you let me do that?
Do what?
What are you here?
You didn't order me.
Bring
You
you
asked if
here.
I had time. Then
You still showed up with very little information, which is surprising.
I mean, I thought we all were kind of becoming friends after talking last night, and I don't have a whole lot of friends, so I mean,
don't?
there's Ratsack.
Charming.
Weird, but yeah, charming. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you in a little secret.
Okay.
And leaning back, kind of spreading out on the couch a little bit, putting my arm up. I also don't have a lot of close friends here.
I mean, you serve the prince, so that's not surprising.
And you serve someone in a similar position. So I thought that perhaps between the two of us, we might be able to make some of this work out.
Sure.
You're a vault of secrets, I'm a vault of secrets.
I mean, that's kind of how it works. Well, plans and stuff like that, right? And groups, and I mean, I'm sure the prince has lots of his own stuff.
I know this wasn't your choice. Are you happy with your form?
My form?
Your clan? Your
Covenant.
well, more so than Nosferatu.
No, he's ventured.
Oh, I thought for some reason I thought you were Nosferatu. I don't know why I did.
I originally was gonna be.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Then you were not hideous and scary in a hoodie. I would never have done this whole blood bond thing if I knew he wasn't a Nosferatu.
A pierced emo version of Killing Murphy.
So, I know it's a complicated question, but are you happy with your form, your covenant, your...
Does it matter?
No. But it is telling.
I mean, yeah. Like, it's... Forgive me, it's just a weird question because what would I be able to do about it if I wasn't happy? So why would I worry about whether I'm happy with it or not when it's all I have?
That's an answer.
Okay. Is that a bad answer or?
No answer is a bad answer. What matters is that it was said. Did you ever find Grace's home?
I can still lie to him, right?
I mean, it's just roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think about it like he's your high school crush. You're like having butterflies right now. Being around him is.
Yeah, but see, Hank and his crushes acts very differently than I think other people in crushes do.
Yes, but you need to not be
So-
a Hank crush. This
Right.
is like a hormone crush.
I think so, yeah. I mean, like, I didn't, like, go there and be like, hey, Grace, do you live here? Like,
Is that a lie?
no.
Okay, so you gave me a little peek into the vault.
Okay.
What in return?
Okay.
Are you aware of the state of it presently?
Of what presently?
I'm going to take that as a no. Grace does not have a home presently.
Did she move?
No, she had a home when we all met up last night, and she does not today.
Huh. That's interesting. Why? Why burn down someone's house?
Was that an in-character slip, or was that an out-of-character
That's
slip?
an out carriage slip.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know.
No, sorry.
It would have been perfectly as in one
No,
too. So I was like,
but I don't know that it.
oh,
What happened? Why?
You would
destroyed
probably more.
someone's house.
You would probably more properly assume that Dahlia had kicked her out.
That's what I was going for first. I was wondering, like,
I mean, that's where like the way Coulter said it. That's what made me think of.
so did Dahlia kick her out, or
no, there's just no house anymore. The house was burned down.
why? Like, what purpose does that serve?
Well, honestly, part of why I asked you here, aside from gaining more information just about you as a person, is I like to know my friends as well as I can. I don't know. I was hoping that you might have some information, but given that you don't, I think we're both in a similar position, which might offer a bonding opportunity. And the second that he meets my eyes again, I am going to dominate.
Oh my god.
So if you fight it,
This one I'm gonna fight because I'm like the fact that you're talking like this now. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So that's what resolve.
So
Resolve plus blood potency,
Yeah.
and minus intelligence, expression, and dominate.
Okay, for confirmation.
Oh,
You see those right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want someone to confirm.
I love this specifically because of what I'm trying to do right now.
Got 2 more?
I got 2 successes.
I got 3.
So as I lean in to attempt to dominate you, drink the blood. You'll need your strength.
I don't drink cold blood.
Would you be open to a field trip?
Are we 12?
I'm roughly 6, depending on which age you're going with.
Huh. You act older than that, but all right.
Take that as a compliment.
Where are we going?
you have the steadfast condition for resisting. Well, it would have been a normal failure, not an exceptional failure. So let me look at that real quick. So because it was not a dramatic failure, you don't necessarily clock the attempt.
Sure.
I take it you're not a fan of surprises.
It depends.
Okay. Well, this one's food.
Okay.
And I will walk back out to my car, which I parked in front because I was rushing to get home in case he'd beat me there. And I'll open the passenger door first.
I'll get in.
I'm going to take him back to the hospital. And back to the coma ward.
Okay.
And I will spend a vitae to face in the crowd level 2 to bring him along in the anonymity. I lead you through the hospital with nobody looking at us, not a second glance, even though we're in back halls and areas that should be more restricted. And I take you up to a very quiet coma ward at 12:30 at night, where there's a charge nurse on her computer. I walk up and let her know that solitaire is the most important thing in her life for the next half hour.
Closes her mind speaker and opens up solitaire.
I'm not even good at it. I'm not understanding the rules. I just keep clicking cards.
I take him to the end of the hall, and the IV fluids helps him stay stronger. It's less of a risk of passing on. This one's on the rotation for this evening.
Okay. So there's the 2 types of feeding, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's like the gentle and the violent. Does one leave more evidence than the other one?
Violent feeding leaves the scarred condition. So there will be a bite.
Mm-hmm.
There's evidence of bite marks.
Right. What I know, does feeding off of them, would it pass any of their sedatives or anything along?
No, because they're in comas. They're not being sedated.
Okay.
I mean, if you were to pump one filled with heroin before
Sure.
he fed it to you, maybe, but
Sure.
Unless it's an induced coma.
I mean, again, I guess that is a thing he could do, but these are the long-term coma patients. So
Okay. This is the comma word.
yeah.
Sure. I'll feed.
Oh, leave you to it.
Is this the one you've had on before?
Mm-hmm.
It is. I know that's a bad idea, right? I'm trying to figure out what you are trying to do because this will kill this person.
What?
Can you text me at least? Can you tell me what the plan is? I have to narrate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you, when you're feeding, can you sense whether or not it's going to kill someone?
No, not from like so like a coma patient's already cold. Their blood rate's already slow. Like you can definitely sense like the end of their life. Okay. So you feed?
Yeah, but I'm specifically not taking. I'm taking like bare minimum.
Give me
Not to try to save the person, but just because I'm doing that. Like,
give me an intelligence plus medicine roll.
so if I don't have medicine, that's -3, right? Okay, so this is a chance.
Gosh.
Nope. So failure.
So you got no successes.
Nope, because it's a chance die.
So you without the because you're used to violent feeding, and so without any of those cues of like them stopping struggling at one point, like you're not really sure when to stop until you're. And I'm gonna say with a dramatic failure on the medicine roll, like you're starting to struggle to get
Like,
blood out,
yeah,
and you're
okay.
like, oh no, because that's a definite sign that they're real low.
And you left, right?
I'm in the hallway.
You're in the hallway. Okay.
Oops.
I'm gonna pull back, pat him on the chest, and say thanks, and then walk out in the hallway and say, "Well,
Well,
you might need some cleanup."
you gentle that, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like any cleanup's necessary to me.
But they're dead now.
It is tragic when somebody who's been out of this world this long does pass on.
I'm gonna need humanity rolls from both of you. One for setting up a murder and one for murder.
We're all like just dying.
We're feeling
So
our
it'd be 4 dice
vampiric
plus if you
self.
have one touchstone, it's 5. If you have more than one
I'll
touchstone,
copy you.
you would add an additional 2 for
What?
six.
It was raping. I want to. Please don't they kill someone? I want to kill someone.
You just need simple success.
Simple success.
Okay, fine.
How do you take a bane?
So you would just pick a bane, and just think of like normal things that vampires are problematic with, like garlic, silver, stuff like that, and those are typically what they are. Or it could be something exotic, like the sound of a woman crying is painful; it can cause damage to you, or like it can be anything. But you decide what it is, and then you write it under your banes, and then what it's in reference to.
Prejudice.
And
against werewolves.
can you only do that like if you fail one of those rolls? Or you can just do that instead?
No, you can.
Rules question.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Sorry, so many specific things come up.
I'm asking this because I'm interested in taking. So I don't know
Okay,
if I'm allowed
let's
to.
jump to somebody else while I figure that
Yep.
out, and then we'll jump back to this scene.
Okay, so after I did a little bit of work, I would have run home and grabbed like a bunch of clothes, and I'm gonna call you. Ring ring.
Hello?
Hey, Grace, how are you? I just
Could be better. What's up?
Oh, well, I was just going through all my clothes and I wanted to do like a little clothing swap. Doesn't that sound fun? You know, it's ecologically better to trade clothes rather than go get new ones.
Well,
Plus, it's hard because stores are always closed, you know, when we're awake.
that's true. I mean, the advent of online shopping must have been a really big boon for.
Oh,
For
yeah,
our
I order stuff
community.
all the time and I have stuff across all sizes just because I can never decide.
That's fair. I don't know that that's gonna work very well for me. I have no clothes.
Okay, well, then it sounds like you need these clothes even more then. Can we have a little fun day? Let's get together. Let's have some drinks, have some laughs. I mean, it sounds like you need a bit of a cheering up.
You know what? Yes, sure. That would be lovely.
Yay!
Absolutely.
Where are you right now?
Well, I'm actually just leaving the hotel. How long has it been? Like, I'm just leaving the hotel right now. I wasn't quite sure where I was going to be going, but I would love to meet up with you. Where are you?
Well, I'm at home. I am in like a little home with Damien. I think you met him the other day. Made stupid impression at my delightful party.
Oh,
Equinox
yeah.
party. Anyway, but he's not here right now. Or, well, maybe he is, but it's like, I haven't seen him lately. I haven't seen him tonight, so he might be out doing things. Anyway, but yeah, we have a big house. You can come by.
You know what would be really fun?
What?
Let's.
Why am I? Sorry. Why am I
Valley girl.
becoming a valley girl? Yeah.
I love it.
We should go window shopping.
Okay, and then if we want something, we just break the window.
Well, I don't know about that, but
I mean, yeah, I'm just joking.
yes. How about why don't we meet up at La Encantada in 45 minutes, an hour?
Perfect.
And I don't know, we'll see what they have in the displays. And yeah, maybe if the mood strikes us, we'll.
What happened to all your clothes?
Well, apparently during the day my house got burned down. So
That's awful.
yeah.
All right.
So
well,
yeah, I have no clothes
We
now.
are
So I need to go shopping, little retail therapy. I think that'll be lovely. And I mean, isn't there a restaurant or something around there? If we get a little peckish, we can,
Absolutely.
grab a bite.
Absolutely.
There's a few, aren't there? Yeah, nightclubs. We'll find something.
Oh, yes. We'll find more than just food, too. I'll tell you that right now. Okay.
Sounds great.
Excellent. I'm going to bring some of this clothes, too.
Beautiful.
Unless you're going to come over for a sleepover after, which I insist. I'm not going to take no for an answer. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.
So it is at a humanity loss. So when you lose a dot of humanity, you can take it.
Okay. Just have a fun idea.
Hold on to it. Put it down.
After that phone call, I will call Kelvin.
So walking down the hallway again with Michael, as I just start to ask you, how do you feel about it? Your phone rings. Hello?
So you've heard.
I have. I hope that you heard first.
Yes, I had a lovely detective inform me at the hotel, and apparently Stefan is none too pleased. So he knew before I did.
Which is doubly concerning because I did not.
Oh. Well, I mean, you were with us most of the evening anyway, and
I am sure that you are getting a lot of these offers, but I thought that I might be able to give you one that is perhaps a little more unique than the others. I maintain 2 residences, both of which are safe. And if you would like either of them, you would have it to yourself. I will stay in that residence.
How have I fallen in with the friendliest group of vampires in this city?
We're all conspiring against you. Whereas I don't necessarily want to kill you or anything. I just need to know. I just need to.
I would also like to point out Grace's house burning down. If you wanted to kill a vampire,
Right.
that's a very effective way.
No, that's
So,
exactly what my brain went to.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy
so
shit, someone's trying
this
to
is
kill me.
attempted murder, like not just arson. So just in case anyone hadn't thought of that.
What I perhaps would recommend is somewhere that is a little bit, while not less flammable, a little bit harder to burn down.
Sound advice. With I'm gonna be frank with you, Kelvin, because you have been as frank with me, and I appreciate that. I think I need to check in and make sure that wherever I go next is approved by Dahlia, because an attack on me, and it definitely feels like an attack,
It does.
is an attack on her.
It is. And I will remind you, even with my own offer, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to beat a dead horse.
Not at all.
But rule number 1, trust no one, including myself.
Fair.
Is that rule for everyone?
I did with what I said to her.
I'll
No, I say that to you. I whisper that to you as well.
Oh, that's right. You're talking right next to him, and vampire hearing.
Not even me.
I will definitely keep that in mind. Thank you.
Grace, is a sign of good faith.
Hello,
Hey, Grace.
Mike. Hi.
I don't know why I'm talking to you. You just handed me the phone.
Because you're standing next to him and I'm having a conversation with him, so at least I know that you heard what we said.
That's fair. Sorry about your house. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. If you hear anything, let me know.
Yeah. I mean, I'll ask Ratzak to put some vermin out and see if he can find anything.
Oh, he can do that? Cool.
Yeah, he talks to things sometimes. It's interesting.
Good to know.
They have heartbeats.
Most of the time.
You hear me laughing. Thank you.
I'm gonna need everyone else to leave the room as you hang up the phone for a reason that will become apparent. Is everyone but Margarita to leave the room?
This is the best part of Vampire.
Before. I don't know how everyone else feels about it, but if you want to keep going, I'm down to do a double. If you want to do a double, then
Discuss it amongst yourselves.
okay. I'm just telling you for
Cool.
the record. Like, no, Tiff, come on.
Send Jake a quick
Sure.
text message.
Oh my goodness. Why is my heart beating more? Oh my god.
So as you're finishing up your conversation with Michael,
Yes.
the reason you hang up is because Hayden pulls up. I really must insist.
I'll hang up the phone, and I'll get in the car.
Where are you headed?
North side. La Encantada.
You're probably wondering why I've been so cryptic.
I
And
can
you're
guess.
Probably doubly wondering why I haven't told Mordecai.
You obviously want something.
I do. But it's not what you might think.
Hmm.
I've met your kind before. I know what it is you're hiding. And I need to ask you, point blank, are you going to win?
What does it mean if I do or I don't?
I need to know that my master is on the side.
I definitely don't plan to lose.
In that case, how can I? I am fully aware that if I can't be of help to you, this is probably the last conversation I'll ever have.
I take it in all this you want protection for your master as well.
The only person I care about in this goddamn city is my master. Everything else can burn.
Your loyalty is commendable.
It's not loyalty.
Oh. Love, then?
No, so silly as that. Devotion.
Devotion is a powerful motivator. If I find that rumors have spread regarding my nature.
Ask yourself something before you continue that statement. No
Sure.
need to interrupt you. How many people have called you about your house fire, and how many people have called to you about not sleeping last night?
Fair point. Well, what's this going to cost me? He'll be safe.
Whole.
And whole. I'll even promise you he will remain himself.
What do you need from me?
Of all these hangers-on, it seems like all of them want a piece of something. What I really need to know is, how do I get to Kelvin?
I don't know much about him. But if Kelvin's the one you want to destroy,
I don't know about destroy.
it might be important for you to know that he blood bonded Michael last night.
Oh. Interesting.
Under domination.
Oh, the tricksy one.
So if you want to hurt Kelvin, whatever he has planned with Michael,
Might be a sticking point. Might also be beneficial to know what Cassandra has up her sleeve. It's her I'm going to meet now.
all Cassandra has up her sleeve is Damon's wants and needs and, I don't know, somebody's underwear. She's not a threat. Damon is the threat.
Good to know. So it's possible to get to Damon through her. We'll see.
I feel like if you were to tell Damon about the pig in your bathtub, you'd already have it. He hates Stefan.
Good to know. It might be worth the conversation. I know you have your devotions to Mordecai, and again, they're commendable, but don't think that a favor to me is forgotten. Out of character, who is the one in charge of isn't it Damon in charge of real estate? No,
Yes.
Bishop Damon. Shit. I need a house. Would be a good way to get into that circle.
408's cameras haven't been working for over a week.
If I stay on property, though, Dahlia is not going to be too best pleased. And I don't want to bring that down on our mutual friend.
Tell Dahlia you've already replaced Mordecai.
You're quick.
If we bring him in and we tell him half of the truth,
You would lie to your master.
I told you the only thing.
Hmm.
And I'm telling you right now, if you have plans of replacing him, just kill me now, because I will find a way to destroy you.
Oh, I don't want to replace him. Not if I don't have to. And especially if it gains me help.
I'm just saying we have a lot of empty rooms
I mean, it makes sense.
filled with shadows.
And it ends there's a buffet downstairs. It's lovely. Let me think on it. Although it is seeming more enticing. Perhaps a second residence. Finding a way into Damon's good graces could be useful.
Of course.
And I'll pick up my phone and just start fiddling with it as we drive.
He looks very guilty.
Margar feels bad.
If you want to go bring everybody
Okay.
else in, we'll wrap up.
Cool. Ollie, oxen free. They're not here. Yeah, ready. No, not you. You're not now.
All right, what happened?
Nothing.
Tell me everything.
You didn't sit in the mailbox like me and listen.
So you're on your way to La Cantata.
Yes.
And
remember what anything else
the
was?
phone just like cut off.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
kind of hangs up on you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry for
That's
bringing that on you.
But I mean, it's more weird that it just cut off.
That is odd. I think if she would like to, I'm gonna just send a text message
Sure.
to Grace that says, excuse me, I'm sorry for the interruption. If there was anything else you would like to communicate or ask, I am available. And we'll just like leave it there, so you have the option if you'd like.
Thank you. It'll stay on red for a little while.
I think this is most of what I needed to know this evening. But it was great to see you, Michael.
Okay. Good to see you too.
And I will drive you back to my house. And once you get out of the car, I will drive off.
No, okay.
He's leaving his house too.
What I'm doing next.
As you walk into the living room, there is a dress form sitting in like kind of the archway in between your living room and your kitchen. In the dress form is a crossbow bolt with an 8x10 glossy photo of Catherine walking out of your office with a stack of files. And it reads in red lettering underneath the photo, "I've watched your toys, little one." And that's where we'll end tonight.
Not cryptic at all.
We have a list of patrons that I should have brought up during that intense thing that was going on earlier.
It was not intense at all. We were having a bag of laughs.
I gotta laugh.
Let's try to find a joke around that, and I don't have it.
So Taku Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Relin, Rockelman, Daniel Dream Lover, Sparky, and Meepo. Not to mention our brand new mom tier, in which my mother is a sole member of. Did anyone else convince their moms to join the mom tier yet? No.
If I am a mom, should I join the mom tier?
I mean, it's an extra $5, so it's up to you.
Okay. We'll see. I'll budget it in.
But yeah, so we're the Mighty Misfit Menagerie. We're gonna take a break and then come back after the break, and we will come up with a tagline.
Eventually.